Yeah, I know it's not a gaming video. Okay, you. It's on the vlog channel. Okay, leave me alone. Anyway, what I came here today, this is going to be like the biggest part of my channel for me going forward. Well, technically, yeah, but anyway, this right here is my 2003 Silverado. So a little backstory for this car. This was my late grandfather's car. He passed away Christmas 2019. Still doesn't feel real, but whatever. This is a 2003 Chevy Silverado 1500 3.6 liter, I think, V6. No, I think it's a 6 cylinder. I forgot. Anyway, it's an LS. It was sitting at my grandmother's house in South Carolina for as long as it's actually been here. My grandfather got it in 2003 or no 2002, and he drove it a lot. I think the odometer has about 148,602 miles last time I drove it. But yeah. So when he passed away, he was actually immobile around 2015 or 16. Not immobile, but he was unable to drive because he was ill. He was a heavy smoker and all that. That's too much information. Let me stop. And this was sitting in my grandmother's yard for about 5 or so years before my grandmother was like, I don't want this out of my yard. I don't want this, riding in my yard. It's a perfectly good car. It's a Cateye Silverado. Everybody loves that. I've seen so many in the streets. And she's like, yeah. So they contemplated on whether they should trade this car in to get my sister's car or let me have it when I turned 15, which was 2 years ago. So after some long, decisive contemplating, my mom said, yeah, let him have it because I don't want to buy a new car and have new payments. So I had a feeling that FedEx truck was coming to my house. But anyway, after some long contemplating, she was like, yeah, I'll give it to him because I don't want payments. I don't want to, have all this bullshit, payments and stuff. I already said payments. So, and I believe March or February, my mom and I drove this home. And so far, we've been getting some updates on it. Some crucial. How do you say it? Maintenance on it. Getting it up and running again since it was sitting for so long. So far, we're putting new shock coils in it, new starter, and I actually tried to put a new taillight in there, but I failed because, well, the taillight bulb because the bulb was out. But I guess it's something to do with the circuit because it's still out. But anyway, yeah. So look at the beauty. She is 5-spoke rims. I don't have much to say about this car besides we have new tires. Oh, I got new headlights and all that. So without further ado, let's hop in the inside. It is hot as a bitch in Georgia, so I'm just gonna have to bear with me. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Where's my keys? To my pocket. It's hot as a bitch in Georgia, so I literally cannot sit here and not have it started. Type shit. So I can't sit. I can't. Yeah. So right now my mom is driving this car because I'm not in school. Number one. Number two, I don't have my license. And number three, she's have a car and she works an hour away. So let me actually turn this bitch up. It's actually way too close to the door. So let me go ahead.
Help me! Help!
All right. That should be good. It's still hot as a bitch in here, so give me a few minutes. Okay, so while I'm here, we have, of course, um our light control system. I'm going to get this part replaced because, as you can see, that is a broken button. That's not good. Anyway, our odometer, our gauge cluster, 148,793 miles. So I was not off that by that much. I need gas. This is our stock radio. I'm definitely getting this changed out because number one, it doesn't work anymore. That antenna right there works. Oh, can you even see that? Yeah, just highlighted. Anyway, that antenna works, but the radio for some reason doesn't. And also, that, which I'm not worried about because I don't really use CDs. I started using CDs when I was like 7. My family did. Anyway, climate control works just fine. Everything else in here works just fine. I am thinking about painting this interior, which I'm actually thinking about deciding against because I think that this beige interior is just all right. We have WeatherTech floor mats. Ignore my dusty ass KD17s. Yeah, the WeatherTech floor mats, which have actually been here in this car since 2009, whatever. And yeah, it's a crew. It's a not a crew, extended cab. So I have back seats, but they're not very big. And that not a full window. It is just a back window, which I'm pretty sure all extended cabs have. So let's actually get out of the car. Oh yeah, also a problem. See this doesn't work. So I have to go inside and actually pull it from right here to open it, which we'll be fixing. Um, this is a completely open cab. Yeah, no, my mom has her stuff in here, so which is okay because this is her car right now. Um, I do need to shampoo these carpets. I don't know where the hell this gloop is from. No idea. I'm not too worried about it because it don't stink or nothing. But this speaker actually has a story right here. My mom took us to Savannah, Georgia. I live in Georgia, but Savannah, from my grandma's house in South Carolina, is a pretty long way. This is a pretty long ways away. And she went over a crazy bump, and I spilled Wendy's barbecue sauce right here. That's just a random story. I don't know why I said that, but anyway, um, yeah. And now I'm going to take the time to go through this car outside to show you what I'm going to do. Right. So we already replaced our headlights, of course. Um, we put a new starter in here, replaced the headlights. Our windshield wiper control arms are pretty bad. They're pretty rusty. But anyway, I do want to spray paint this badge, and the pinstripe going across because I'm thinking about dechroming this car. But yeah, our fog lights pretty dusty. So I'm gonna replace those. Tires are replaced. I'm gonna get um, rims. Go ahead and put the rims on the right side of the screen. Yeah, I'm gonna get those rims for this car because yeah, and I need to increase the brightness on this thing because I can barely see. Oh, it is increased. So in the moment of me trying to increase the brightness, I decreased the brightness for the rest of the video. So that is my bad. Whatever. I'm thinking about painting the door handles because they're pretty faded. See, they're really faded. Um, I think my granddad actually had the bed lining in here. Good. I think he actually did this as like a pre-order because this truck was supposed to come with bed lighting. And it's Chevy brand, you know. I'm so glad to have a bed because I get to help my family with haul and stuff. I need to pressure wash this entire thing. Yup. Also, yeah, this is the taillight that I'm talking about. Yeah, the brake light is kind of out. But you know what? I'm not worried about that because I'm just gonna get LED tail lights. These are actually new tail lights from RMC trucks, LMC trucks. Sorry, shout out to them. They're pretty cool. Go around. Same thing over here. I'm also thinking about getting um, toe side mirrors, but maybe not. But yeah, thinking about it. So what do I say about this car? It's a big ass car, but I've always loved Cateye Silverados. Ever since I was a kid and I saw my granddad drive this, I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. But now that I actually have better yet, a Cateye Silverado, I do enjoy it. But one of my dream cars, I want to have an Infinity sedan, but beggars can't be choosers, and family is, I shouldn't put my mom through such payments. So I also wanted a Super, but hell no, they're like the new one, not the old, the cool ones. But I hope I can take this truck into college with me. You know, um, yeah, kind of looking at it, man. It's just like I do want a smaller car, but beggars can't be choosers. And again, I love these trucks. It just feels like a chore to drive. It feels like I have to be more careful about a lot of things. So kind of how it is. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for checking this out with me. So yeah.